Everything about love is a lie. You think dating for marriage is what should be? No. You should be dating to bring about a marriage that glorifies God. Open your eyes. They're not worth it. The women who are stubborn, rebellious, seeking to entice and seduce every eye that passes them. Those are not what you deserve. Don't you know a man's ability to fulfill his calling is profoundly shaped by the spirit of the woman beside him? You know it. So I want you to raise your standards and resist the pressure. Know what's at stake when you compromise it. The risk of losing assignments intended by God. You may still reach your destination, but slower, harder, and with wounds you were never meant to carry. Avoid every woman who doesn't reflect the virtues of Christ. Avoid every woman you cannot lead toward salvation. Avoid every woman who makes you forget who you are in God. Do you have any idea how powerful the prayers of a woman who recognizes the Lord are? Her prayers are meant to fill the gaps you cannot see. Her discernment detects attacks you're too busy to notice. Her intercession keeps your name before heaven when your strength runs low. When God chose Mary, it wasn't just about her physical virginity. It was about her spiritual posture. Mary had the kind of heart God could trust with a divine purpose. When he spoke, she said, "Let it be to me according to your word." And that preserved a kingdom. Every household rooted in Christ is a manifestation of heaven's order. When one righteous man leads one righteous family, that family influences its community. That community becomes a culture, and that culture becomes a generation. So you see, your decision on who you pursue cannot dilute to just an isolated choice. And what about the children meant to come from your DNA? If you choose a woman who is still neutral, you alter the default settings of the next generation. You teach your children that compromise is normal. You show them that faith is negotiable, that holiness is optional. They will never know Christ the way you do. Do not fool yourself into thinking you alone can lead them into faith. You will also be burdened by her unholiness. When her love isn't the love of Christ, when she's never known a love like Christ's, she will be vulnerable to compromise, in morals and in heart. Because the love that Christ teaches is the only one strong enough to sustain the doubts that our hearts and minds cultivate. And no, she cannot be neutral. That's just another mechanism the devil uses to keep us away from Christ. To your children, the father's leadership becomes the son's template for manhood. The mother's posture becomes the daughter's compass for womanhood. And the marriage between them becomes the subconscious definition of love in the child's heart. What could be more powerful for your child than to grow up seeing a love between their parents that mirrors the love that Christ had in his heart? So, man of God, hold your standards firm. Wait for a woman of faith with whom you will build your home on Christ. A woman who can lead you back to him when your strength runs low, and you hers. Together, you will stand before the throne and hear, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Your marriage will not be just a union of love. It will be a statement, a declaration to the heavens that God's design still stands in a collapsing world. For he created man and woman first. That model of divine union comes straight from the mind of God, not from man. So resist, resist, resist. Participate in God's greater strategy to preserve faith on earth. Write the code into your bloodline. We serve the Lord.